Hi friends, welcome to MK Softech. This is Mahesh Kumar. In this video, we are going to know about your doubts in to clarifying, and again I am repeating the schedules. We completed our 9 classes before that, so I will explain again. Uh, I will explain again theoretically what is what. Okay. So firstly, in a first class we discussed about uh, history of C and the importance of C. That is, the years, and after that I will explain what is programming, and what is an algorithm, what is a pseudocode, what is a working rule or working analysis, and what is what. Okay, I will explain again. I am repeating. What is it? So firstly, I want to explain what is program. So a program is a set of instructions. Okay, a program is a set of instructions are done in a particular task. Okay, set of instructions are done in a particular task. Suppose a particular task means if you have a project. So the project has various assessments. So the every task, every instruction to be added to a particular project. All instructions come together to form a project. Okay, so a project is nothing but it is a product. Okay, if you want to create a product, then what you need a one instructions. Okay, you need some instructions, restrictions, another. So firstly, what is programming? A programming is a set of instructions to done a task, to perform a task. Okay, so if I take suppose I take simply, I already told you in a I will take an addition of two numbers before the sessions. In this session, in this live chat, I will explain another example on the project. Okay, so what is a program? So a program we inputted as a program means, suppose we take as multiplication. Okay, we want to multiply that two numbers, we have some instructions. So firstly we have a logic thinking, means working analysis. A working analysis is nothing but to analyze the code, to express your logically thinking, to express your logically able to think, express easily. Okay, logically. So suppose in a mathematically we done 2 into 3 as 6, like that. Okay, hi. So 2 into 3, by mathematically 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Okay. So if you perform that operation in this code, we have some certain tasks. So suppose we take an algorithm. An algorithm is a step-by-step procedure to form a particular problem. Means to do a particular problem. So a problem is nothing but our project, our aim. Means if you want to print a multiplication of two numbers, or if you want to print addition of two numbers, anything belongs to your code. Okay, belongs to your question. So in this, I am telling what is multiplication. A multiplication is that to multiplying two numbers, and in this we write in C programming language. How we will write? So a C programming language is a basic and general purpose programming language. So we can write easily by thinking our knowledge logically. Okay. So firstly we have taken a working rule. A working analysis is the analysis to express your logically thinking. Okay. And after that, what is an algorithm? I already told you a step-by-step procedure to solve a problem. Okay. So what are the steps? Belongs to the algorithm. The steps are start, and again the statements after that. Stop means end. So every program in algorithm or pseudocode we have a start and stop options. Okay. So algorithm and pseudocode is nothing but those are same, but still difference is there. Okay. Suppose we take a example, a multiplication of two numbers. Firstly, what we write in algorithm? firstly we write first start. After that we have to take in, suppose a equal to 2 and b equal to 3, and after that means multiplication equal to by default is 0. Okay, after that what we do, multiplication means multiplication equal to a into b, and after that it will takes us 2 into 3, and after that we print mul equal to means print mul comma a comma b, then it will print the result means 2 into 3 6, it prints like 6. So after that we stop the code. So this is about algorithm. Okay, and when it comes to pseudocode is the same as an algorithm, but it is the English like language to express the sequence of procedure. Okay, so to express the sequence of procedure in a problem, what we do, firstly as it is same as start, after that we take three variables. How many variables we take? A, b and multiplication. So multiplication as indicates directly shortcutly mul. So here a, b, c, there are three variables. I am taking three variables. Those are a equal to, b equal to 3 and mul equal to by default is 0. And after that what we do, mul equal to means initializing. After directly I am initializing. Before that we do taking three variables. After that we initialize a equal to 2, b equal to 3, and after that sum equal to mul equal to by default is 0. And after that we print means mul equal to a into b. After that we print mul comma a comma b. Okay, then we stop. So it will get like procedure, step by step sequence of procedure in the form of English like language. Okay, so what is flowchart? A flowchart is a pictorial representation of an algorithm. Okay, a flowchart is a pictorial representation of an algorithm. Means it will follow the based on algorithm. So if we write the step by steps in an algorithm, we write as it is in a flowchart by pictorial representation. Okay, so we write start and stop options are in a oval shape, and if you want to initialize any value to a variable, then it will represented as rectangle box. If you want to print or input variables, then it will taken as a parallelogram. If you want to check a conditions, if you want to input a conditions, then it will take as a rectangular box. Okay, so these are all the pictorial representation of an algorithm. Based on the conditions we can write the flowchart. So we write a flowchart firstly in start in a vowel. We start the section, we start the program. After that we taking means input a comma b comma mul. After that we initializing in a rectangular box a equal to 2, b equal to 3 and mul equal to by default is 0. And after that we initializing means we writing the code mul equal to logic mul equal to a into b. And after that I'm printing in a parallelogram. I'm printing in a parallelogram. A mul equal means print mul comma a comma b. After that we directly stop it. So it is based on the algorithm. After that now we completed these four sessions, means four instructions. What are those? Firstly a working rule, and second one is algorithm, and third one is pseudocode, and fourth one is flowchart. What is fifth one? Fifth one is the set of instructions all together to perform a task. Means these four instructions are performing a task. Means these four including to form a program. So in a working principle we logically think good, and after that in a algorithm we we logically write in algorithm form. After that we write in English expression form in pseudocode. After that we represent in a pictorial graphic in flowchart, and after that we write a code in a C programming. Okay, so how we write a programming? Firstly a programming as a set of syntaxes. Okay, it is based on set of conditions, and algorithm working principle, these instructions are our own thinking, our logically explained, but a code is a syntactically corrected. Okay, so firstly we have a documentation section. A documentation section, in a documentation section we replace a comment lines. Comment lines are two types: multi-line comment line and single line comment line. So in single line comment line, if you have a one line of code error, if you have a one line, then we take a single line. If you want to remove set of lines, means suppose 100 of lines or 10 lines or 20 lines. So we didn't place every line as a single comment. So that's why we will input as multi-line comments in at what shape you want, at what lines are you want. Means suppose we have 10 lines. So the starting line is comment a slash star and ending the star slash. So it will taken as totally the multi-line comment, and it will shows to user, but it is not useful in a code. Okay, it is like a documentation. Okay, after that we have what we have linker section. A linker section is a section where we write a library files. Okay, we have hash include stdio.h and also conio.h. One second. So we have a hash include stdio.h and conio.h. So hash is a preprocessor, include is to include the library files of program. Okay, after that stdio standard input output header file, and after that we write the stdio.h means standard input output header file, and this header file is also known as a library file. Okay, after the hash include stdio hash include conio.h. Conio.h is nothing but console input output header file. So the console input output header file is used to show the output on the console window. Okay, and after that it is a stdio.h is a collection of predefined, and also conio.h is a set of predefined. Okay, and after that we write a main function, main section. So the main is a function. The main is a function. It is the entry point of every program. Okay, the main is a section. It is a main is a function of every point. The every execution starts from the main only. Okay, it is the entry point of every program. So we write as a syntactically main in means data type main. In a bracket we write a print statements. Okay, so we write suppose yesterday in before sessions we done it hello world program. So in a hello world program we directly printed as printf of hello world. So that statement is user defined. So the statement is user defined. We print a hello world as you take it to your own only. So the hello world is nothing but the user defined. In the sense of hello world, we can write anything, your name, your age, anything you can write, the special character, digits, anything you can write, but it is not a mandatory to write in a statement. But the printf and the hash include main all are the syntaxes to perform a particular program. Okay, so every code has their own syntax, but we change as we need a program perform. Okay, so this is about a programming. So in this programming we inputted as a cursor and the getChar. Cursor means clear screen. It is used to clear the screen on the output. So it is not a mandatory to write in every code. And also getChar. GetChar is nothing but getting characters from the keyboard. It is also not a mandatory for writing in every code, but it is some of the situations we write as exactly. So clear screen and the getChar is not a mandatory to perform a means program. So by default it has by default every code has inbuilt, but some of them are getting error. Okay, so before the main, the entry point of the main, before the main we write a data type. So if we didn't write data type means main function and directly open the brackets. Before the main we write a data type. If you didn't write the data type, it will take us by defaultly integer type. Okay, so this is about a programming. Okay, friends, this is about a programming. What is how to write a program? I explained. If you have any doubts, please ask me. Anyone? Okay. So this is about programming, flowchart, working analysis, and pseudocode, etc., etc. So why we take by default before the main it takes as integer. So because the every program has to take a by default integer, because it takes every program has will done in means every code has in binary form. Binary form is zero ones. Okay, so the zero ones is the zero ones is in binary, means is in integer type. So that's why by default it takes as integer. If you want to replace any float or anything, you can, but majorly write void and integer before the main. Okay, it is not a mandatory, but if you want to write means you can write in a main also. In a mail also we can write void set up means to perform some conditions. Okay, it is not a mandatory. Void means it does not return any value. Integer means it is a data type, it returns means it has 4 bytes. Okay, so these are the uh, means important task. These are the important statements to perform a code, and without if you want to run a code without errors, you can able to write this type of procedures. Okay, so friends, if you have any doubts, please comment below, and I will again come to live chat. So thank you.